porch of Hawken Hill Design. It's another case of the Mondays. Another one.
It's not playing.
Hmm?
It's not playing.
Well, on yours it's going to be a little delayed, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's not playing.
Well, on yours it's going to be a little delayed, I think. Katie, please turn your volume down on your phone. Well, on yours. It's Monday, Katie.
Yeah.
We're back.
Back
from the Wisconsin FishFam BBQ.
Yep.
In fact.
What a blast we had.
We did. Why don't you, who's in the chat so far? Anybody?
Oh, there's lots of people in here.
Were they waiting?
Number one was Flatbed Aquatics. In the
Mike.
words of Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last. Then we have Stan Pittman, first loser. Jeff Kane, calling everybody dorks. 3G is here and looks like there might be lurking. Jody P's here. Hey, Jody.
Jody's here.
Hey, y'all. Been listening while playing bingo with the family. Vibes Aquatics is here. Let's go. Happy Monday, y'all. And shopping at HEB and listening.
HEB.
Or Heb and listening. Not sure. Not familiar with the store. Sorry, Vibes. Uncle Smiley's here.
Uncle Smiley.
Yes.
We have an AV check. Can you hear us all right? We have some moderators in the house, I'm sure.
Yes, we do. Vibes is here.
Great.
Jeff's here. Flatbed Aquatics said he had buffalo chicken sandwich.
That sounds delicious.
And hi, Jeff.
So we're on the porch.
That's who's all in chat right now. But I'm going to have to leave my phone with you here shortly to go feed dinner to River. And then when she's fed, I can bring her out.
Okay. That'd be great.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get along.
This is squeaking. Is that you? Oh, I thought it was a chipmunk.
Oh, Peplin Creek is here. Welcome in, Brian. Foxy's here. Hello, hello.
Well, we're using Streamlabs, so I can't, like the phone edition, I can't bring up guests, which is a shame because I kind of wanted to do that too. I invited everyone in our group texting for the cookout to come and hang out and share your stories. You have to do it in chat. And once I'm able to read, I can participate too. But we have a few things to go over, and I pretty much just want to talk
Welcome in,
about the
Cheryl.
weekend that we had. Hi, Cheryl.
Foxy says, happy early birthday, Jake.
Well, thank you, Foxy. Had an awesome early birthday present from them. That was a surprise. We got some fish while we were there. Some that we had on reserve to buy.
Welcome, Brenton.
Ahead of time. And then some that we won on their benefit auction that they had. Well, it was the wedding benefit to raise money for the wedding at the Clash. And we got those, and I almost forgot about them until like maybe less than a week before we were going. I'm like, isn't there some more fish that we're getting? Just trying to prepare for what we needed to bring. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember the name of them. I know they're a Daniel. So, Foxy or Peplin, if you can remind me.
Daniels.
There was something else to them. We got the CPDs, and that's the ones we had on reserve because we wanted some last year, but they were all spoken for. So we finally got a dozen of them. They're so awesome. But what are the other ones called? They're a Daniel as well. But aside from those that I knew that we were getting, we got home yesterday about 7 o'clock-ish. And I unpacked just enough stuff so I can get at the bucket, right? I need to bring it inside and get the fish going. I wanted to check it out, first of all, because we went over some really bumpy roads on the way back. Took a different route.
Yeah, never again.
I don't know what was worth.
Worse?
I don't know what was worth. I don't know what was worse. The road construction on the fast route or the bumpy roads on the...
Well, I will tell you right now what was worse. The ride home last night because, one, no cell reception. You have a baby, and if there's an emergency, you have no way to call out.
Yeah, we had to go through the Flambeau Forest.
Yep.
State Forest.
By the way, not to interrupt, Foxy says they are longfin platinum leopard Daniels.
Those are the lighter colored ones?
Mm-hmm.
They're beautiful. I love them so much.
They're just gorgeous.
Woke up this morning, ran out there to check on them right away. They're doing well. We put all 24 of them, I believe we have 12 of each, and put them in a 10-gallon tank that I had prepared with a cycled filter. Well, I didn't really have the tank prepared. I had it ready, but I had to put water in it. But the filter, the sponge filter, was
seasoned.
Well seasoned. It's been cycling with other stuff. It's always good with sponge filters is just throw extra sponges in different tanks and just keep them there. And tossed a couple plants in there with them. And gave them their first meal last night. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. But anyways, we got home. Because of that bumpy road that went on for miles and miles, I'm like, oh, we'll be lucky if these fish are alive when we get back. I was so worried about it. So I pulled the bucket out, opened the lid, and I see 2 bags with a fish each in them in the water with all the Danios. Big fish. Not Danios, but bigger fish. 2-inch, 2.5, whatever. 2-inch fish. I'm like, what are these? And I'm looking closer, and I see that they're Bosemani rainbows. And so I asked Katie, I'm like, how come we got these? And right away my mind was like, where am I going to put them? I know I have a 10-gallon available for the Danios, but these are awesome. It was like such a mixture of excitement and happiness from such a wonderful surprise.
Welcome in, Dr. Ted.
At the same time, I'm like kind of freaking out because I didn't know where I was going to put them at. So I called Foxy right away. She didn't answer. Right away after that, I called Jeff King because he's usually my go-to guy. He answers, of course, but he is also live streaming at the time on the mic drop with M&C Aquatics. And he kept trying to interrupt me.
Hi, Sarah.
Politely.
Welcome. Hi, Jorge.
Hi, guys. So, Jeff is Jeff. He's just awesome. He's trying to be there and listen and also like politely tell me that he's streaming. And I think I heard him twice, but I just kept going. I'm like, what tank can I put him in with this? And he's giving me advice and then trying to say again, I'm
live streaming.
And I cut him off. Finally, he tells me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So I don't know if he was live at the time on the phone with me. I'll have to go back and rewatch that and see. Long story not so short. Found out I could put him in the 29 with, I call it the Tetra tank, even though it has green tiger barbs in it too.
Mm-hmm. Brian said they are a complete pair, and that's why he sent a mop along so that you can breed them.
Yeah, that was awesome too. Katie's like, yeah, I know. And she pulls out of her pocket this mop, and she's all smiling. I'm like, that's awesome, but did you know where I'm going to put them? So they're in there temporarily because they're not going to be able to spawn in there.
No.
Got to do some rearranging anyways. We have another extra tank. It just needs to be cleaned.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. I'd like to be able to spawn them. We had some before, and when we were brand new to this, and put them all together with some other fish in a 10-gallon tank that they weren't right for each other. Pretty much killed each other. I don't know what the other fish were.
Well, we had Sally, that off
Oh
cichlid,
yeah, it was
along with
like a Salvini hybrid cichlid.
along with Mr. Limpet and them,
By
and something else.
Limpet wasn't with them. It was a regular Senegal, I think. That was before we had the albino. Anyways,
Anyway,
they're safe and sound. They're doing really great, and I'm so happy to have these new fish.
sorry guys, it's supper time for River. I gotta duck out, and we'll be back out after she eats. Or I will, and she will.
What do you want me to do?
Just take it off of there. And
What are you showing me right now?
the microphone.
Oh yeah, the microphone. I remember. I think you can mute it. There we go. All right. Let me see what the chat is here. We look way hungover? No way. Not at all. I don't get hungover anymore. That's my level of alcoholism. River's getting some food. I'm looking at the chat now. Had a burning mermaid thing. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. I don't know if it was the microphones, Foxy. I think it's just your internet connection. Just wasn't transferring the signal well, and it will usually wreak havoc on not just the video being potato-ish. It will make the audio into a potato as well, where you are sounding like there's a potato in your mouth. It compresses everything to try to get to stay live and not hiccup that way. It sacrifices all the bit rates and resolutions and all of that, so audio and video wise. But your mics are probably just fine. So when they were working, they were sounding, when it was broadcasting nicely, they sounded well, I thought. Right, it worked for Ed because there's no muffling Ed. I think Ed could probably live stream without the internet if he wanted to. What was cool is that Katie and I and River got to meet Chattanooga Ed and Whip for the first time. And we were really looking forward to that. It was great. We also met Jody P for the first time. It was just, man, I get lost in that. It was an experience, and it wasn't that long ago. So these Case of the Mondays we do because Monday is a day where you don't want the weekend to end, and I really felt like there was so much more to do. We didn't get a group picture in. It was just too short. I told Katie, I'm like, I think it should be like a week-long event. Set up camp and really get nestled in there. Flatbed, Mike brought his dartboard. We didn't get to set that up. We brought our darts to play it too. It just, there's only so much time to get everything done. But regardless of the regrets, there was many, many more wonderful experiences and stuff that we did get to do. that far outweighed all of the regrets. I'm just saying I wish that we could, I wish it could be longer. Not sure if Brian and Roxanne feel the same way, because they had to host it, so it causes a lot of work and whatever, but I'm rambling. Let me look at the chat. Let's see how far back am I. I can't. Let's just scroll to the bottom and then start at the top of what's showing. Whip's World says, Doctor. Foxy, you can't muffle Ed. Whip says, the doctor and I are going to be eating Big Macs and drink heavy beer come September for no other reason than to shorten our lives by a few years. That, totally worth it. Mexicali said, why wasn't there a video of the Brian and Roxy fish room? Well, I didn't do a video. I'm sorry, a couple young kids just screaming down the street, not realizing there's a stop sign there. Reoccurring thing. It's highly annoying. I didn't get a lot of video that I wanted to get, but I got some awesome one-on-one interactions with YouTube people that were there. But I realized that I didn't get to do Brian and Roxanne. Imagine that. So I never caught them on camera to get their thoughts on anything anyways. So it'll be kind of a short, sweet video. Which is perfect because the amount of time I have for editing is dwindled. I'm sure other people took pictures and videos, and they can post all those too. I feel like my thoughts are all over the place.
Don't forget to monitor chat.
I have got it right here. Thank you, Katie. Fishapalooza or Fish Stock? I think Fish Stock would be awesome. Have a live music event. I really think that could be a thing. I just feel like, yeah, definitely should be at least like a 4-day event, if not 5-day. Something like that. I don't know. Foxy, what's that mean? It's like too much money. There's no such thing. Too much money? You mean too much fun? I never had too much fun. Yeah, we were busy hanging out, and that was part of the thing too. I didn't want to interrupt people's conversations at the height of it. Everyone was just having such a great time talking that maybe I could have just set up a camera and filmed some of that, but it's just, I don't know. Thinking too much. Did Bratton do his tour? I asked him, and he said he wasn't going to. I'm like, why don't you do it while you're here? But Katie, Jake is ignoring us again. That's impossible because I'm reading it right now. I'm probably way behind because this is Katie's phone and it's like, I don't know how many minutes behind the actual thing. It was an amazing time. we got a few things. Party favors. I think everyone there got them. Katie and I each got one. Unfortunately, River didn't get one. She can't eat candy anyways. Got Foxy's Fishes sticker. Yeah. These buckets, little Menards buckets. Peplin Creek Aquatics sticker on the outside. So you got Foxy's Fishes sticker. Got the business card, which is cool. Got Peplin Creek Aquatics sticker. Yeah. And inside the bucket is fishies. One of my favorite candies ever. Swedish fish. You can bet I'm going to eat them. I'll probably eat Katie's too, because she probably won't eat them. Or she'll take 2 years to eat them, and by then I just usually eat them up. Got a few things in the fish room punk world. Ain't enough light for you guys to be able to see these here. Are there? I'm gonna do it. Let's try it this way. Got a signed Jeff Kane sticker, which this one is a holographic one too. I have one of the original non-holographic stickers from when they first came out already, but this one's signed. Jody P came around with some doubles that she had, so I was able to pick out ones that I thought I didn't have. I knew I didn't have this one before. Chem Collector Chris holographic sticker. This is a Worm Wrangler Willie, but in kind of like a yellowish holographic. It's a gold holograph one, which is cool. Betsy Beta Bowl. Naturally Nurture Nathan. I wasn't sure, but I actually did have this one. But now I have a double. I thank you, Jody. Channel Clout Charlie. I got that from Jody. And Peter Artetti. I'm very unfamiliar with who that person is. Historical Spotlight. Punks of the Past, it says. I'll have to look up the name. And Mossy Mike's Microcosms, this one. But I was also able to do a couple scores here. Since Branton was in town, was at the event, I got a signed Branton card. And I got to meet a very special young lady, Addison. Everyone calls her Addie. It's Jody's daughter. And it was so cool. Let me turn this around a little bit. She came up to me at the picnic and said, "Who's your favorite fish room punk?" And I said, she asked which one was my favorite sticker. I said, right now it's Jeff Kane, but if I had the Bare Bottom Brenton sticker, that'd probably be my favorite. And she says, "Have you ever seen Addison Oxalotl?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've heard of her. I think I have her card at home, or her sticker." And she goes, "Well, I'm Addison Oxalotl." But she didn't say it like that. She said it just like she wanted to surprise me, and it did. I'm like, "You were her? That is so awesome." And so I got a card from Jeff, because he had several of these, and he got her to sign it for me. See up at the top? So I have a signed one. So that's some cool fish punk stuff that we got from there. put your back so I can read the chat. What we got going on here? Yeah, Sketty Nona wasn't able to make it. I'm sure she's let people know about that. Yeah, extended event, probably better to get a venue. It's true. Whip was saying. From what I hear, Jake, you could have given my daughter a mic just to hear the things coming out of her mouth. Well, we were doing that on the live stream on the last evening, just passing the mic around, and she participated in that. It was pretty cool. It was a nice way of getting to know some people a little better. So I wasn't even aware that she was into aquariums that much. Very well spoken young lady. Skitty says she had goodie bags for everyone and watermelon and surprises. Oh well. That's alright, Sarah dear. Well, we'll have another one next year. Peplin says Sage was great on the live stream. That's what was thinking too. Nothing naughty. No. She wasn't saying anything naughty. She was being extremely humorous and very outgoing, I thought, as far as... This is all about opinions of what food you like to use, your favorite fish you wouldn't have again, what was your first fish, things like that. And it was just nice to see her participating and just being herself. Campground would be nice to host the event, maybe. They'd have to have some Wi-Fi, that's for sure. I told Katie, and I think I've told Foxy and Brian before, that we wouldn't mind hosting it here either. Don't have a whole lot of room as far as like countryside, but there's definitely a ton of parking, and we have plenty of yard for tents. Campers might be, like a camper would be probably a little tough. But we have power, we have very fast internet. We're just on the north end of town, so you can run to a gas station that's like 3 blocks away very easily. And yeah, fire pit, tanks, greenhouse, ponds. If you guys ever need a break from it or something. But like an extended event, I think it would just have to be all about people getting time off to do that, I guess. It just seems like there was... At least for us, it didn't seem like there was enough time to do all the things we wanted to do. And that's just life in general, I think. So I'm not disappointed at all, though, that's for sure. It's just when you have something good, you want more of it. You don't want the fun to stop. I like doing the barbecue here. Until we die, there's no reason to move it. I like it there too. It's beautiful. The weather this year was amazingly cooperative. Nice and sunny in the middle of the day, but not too humid. It wasn't overly stuffy hot like it had been a week prior, and no storms. It wasn't overly chilly at night. Just beautiful weather this year. The location of being out and under the stars and having some privacy is really nice. This is a wonderful place to have that sort of thing. I would like to be better prepared for the upcoming years to be able to get there earlier and help out as much as I can. I know that putting on an event like that, especially at your own home, it's a lot of work. And Katie and I would love to do as much as we can to help out with it next year if we can. Just take direction from you guys, and whatever you need extra hands doing, we'll do. What else was cool there? Oh, I forgot about Nick. How could I forget about Nick? We got to meet Nick. Hard water propagation. I almost want to say propaganda, hard water propaganda, but that's not right. Nick is very nice. His wife, Jennifer, we got to meet them both. He rolled in his black Miata, which looked cool as hell. And got there early in the day and hung out for most of the whole day. It was great. Got to talk to him a little bit, and I look forward to hanging out with him again. He's another Wisconsinite, so he's not that far away. I think that Katie and I can make some time to hang out with him again sometime. Nicole's little weenies were amazing. And Peplin ate at least 50 of them. Oh, there's some flies up here today. I thought they weren't Brenton's little weenies. It was nice that one morning that I had cold pizza for breakfast with coffee. It was great. Because Jeff had gotten a ton of pizzas Friday night. It was a cool little fireside pizza party after setting up, after the long drive getting there and getting the campsite set up, and which was a lot of work because they have an overly large tent that we just got along with all the stuff needed for Katie and me and River. It was a lot of setup. Foxy still has food in the fridge. I should have taken at least one of the pizzas home with me and ate it on the way home. Nicole definitely had great weenies, much bigger than Branton's. Yes. Foxy, I tried to get the mic from Ed during the live in the shop. I was going to go off, came like I was going to the bathroom and say, who does number 2 work for? Mike's in the bathroom again. Oh, that's like a hornet or something. Man. Alright. I wish Katie would come back out here and save me from having to do all the talking. David, working and lurking. Good to see you, Alfish. Katie's on top messagings right now, so that's probably why I'm not seeing everything. That was a rookie mistake. Cool to see Rachel in here. Thanks, Boots Cats. Boots Cats. Good to see you. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, we got a lotus too. That's in our pond now. And I don't know. Branton's making wieners right now. Very good. Yeah. I don't know what else to say so far. Did I miss a whole bunch? I'm sure I did. Katie, are you gonna come back outside and save me? So I had this plan for quite a while to sing Foxy her birthday song while we were there as a surprise. And so I just gotta listen to it a few times and learn it. And I kept forgetting to do that until 2 nights before we left. I'm like, I gotta figure out the chords. So I pulled up her last live stream at the time was one with Shane's Tanks and Bowls, and she usually plays her birthday if there's someone's got a birthday, and listened to it, figured it out, and I thought, well, that's great. So when it came time that I wanted to go grab my guitar and do it, I pulled it out in the tent and tuned it up and started to try and remember how to play it, and I could not remember for the life of me. And I was trying over and over again to remember it, and it just didn't sound right in my head, and I knew it had been taking too long at that point, and it started getting super hot in the tent, and I was frustrated. I put the guitar back and went back to the shop where everyone was hanging out and eating. And Katie knew I had left to go do that, and she's looking at me when I came back out like, what the hell? And I'm like, I can't remember how to play it. She's like, what? And I'm like, I don't remember how to play it on the guitar. And I was like so frustrated. And then at a point where I just decided to go back and grab the guitar anyways, and didn't tell anyone. I just went back, grabbed it in my tent, which was on the other side of the house, and I picked it up and played it all the way through. I didn't even have to think about it. I just played it through. I'm like, how did I remember how to do that? I don't know. But before I forget, I'm going to walk back down there, and I walked back with the guitar. Oh, no, Katie was with me. We walked back together, and then when I had the opportunity, I played the song for her. But it was very unpracticed. Yeah. I told a couple people, I'm like, if I start doing this, I want you to start singing along and help me out with it. Because just like in the real version, it kind of builds up. It's real soft, and then it just starts building up and get more and more backing vocals and stuff, and that's kind of the effect I was going for. But other than that, I wanted to play the guitar a lot more, but there was just... River was falling asleep in the tent. If I were to go in there and grab my guitar, I would have woke her up, and the whole process of getting her to go back to sleep would have had to start over again. And that's what I mean. I wanted more time to be able to do those sort of things. Hang out and play more guitar there too. Katie is your feather. With her, you believe in yourself. I think you're right. Yeah, because it wasn't until when Katie came back there with me to the tent is when I was able to play it again. That's a lot of different stuff, though. Geez, sir, you gotta say something like that and make me cry. Speak of the devil. Okay.
She sees you.
All right. Mic up.
I will. Just give me a second. I gotta grab her toys.
And turn it back on. All right. I don't know. It's not working. So. You can't play with that. I know it's a fuzzy little thing on Daddy's shirt, and you want just ignore it. Leave it alone. Oh shit! Yeah, you'll put that in your mouth, and it'll be a very expensive way for you to choke. Sorry about the wrestling, guys. Here we go. Alright, let's see if we can fix Mama's. Or she can just take mine. That'll work too. There we go. Now Mama's is working too. So what did you do? Did you have some food? Huh? We're telling people about the barbecue. That's the biggest thing. The biggest part, or the best part for us, is that we got to bring our little daughter along, and she did so awesome. I'm so proud of her. And of course she got a little whiny at some points or whatever, but I mean, she slept great, she was a hit with everyone, and behaved so well. Unlike right now where she just wants to rip everything off of my head. Where you going, Mama? You're supposed to take over for me. Okay, I got it. Let's look at chat. Yeah, Lily kept trying to pet River. No, don't push that button. Oh, man. Stuff for the baby. It's okay, Sarah. So, River had a great time. I was going to have Katie talk about that more than me. But when we got home, she got to see Grandma before even getting out of the car, and she was so excited. And you could tell when River got home, she was just super happy to be home. Not mean that she wasn't having a great time, but the car ride was much. And you know, when you're gone and you're away, the old saying, there's no place like home. You get home. But she did such a great job on her first camping trip. It's grooming out of my... You're full of beans right now. It's fine on the table? Okay. Thanks, Jeff. Bum, 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 bum. You're laughing and yelling, making eyes, flirting with all the boys. Aren't ya? Flirting with Branton. Yeah, I have to teach you better than that. You stay away from them kind of guys. Just kidding. There's some cool pictures of her sitting next to Whip, and those two are just funny together. You got food on your face. It's supposed to go in your mouth. You missed your mouth by like 4 inches, man.
Hi. Is that a good zipper?
My zipper tastes good, Mom.
You want me to watch that?
Yeah. Why don't you put your mic on?
Now that it finally turned on.
Yeah. Don't have to push any
I
buttons.
hit a button by accident.
Use this one. Just use this one.
Welcome in, J-Rock. Here.
Hold on.
Jose, if you haven't been welcomed, welcome. Excuse my messy hair. River's been pulling at it, along with hat on, hat off, hat on, hat off.
You're beautiful, Katie. I don't think that they care much about a little bit of hair being out of place.
Yes, Shane
Everyone
was
knows
having a
it.
ball at the picnic. He had so many kids to play with, it was ridiculous. Jeff King called you a bully.
Why? What did I do?
Welcome in, Boots and Cats, Rachel.
What
Yes,
did I do?
Branton forgot to take Shane home. I think it's because you put her in the playpen. Yeah, it was a totally awesome time at the picnic. River did exceptionally well.
I mic'd up the playpen. Right there.
Oh, he said you pinched River. He heard it.
I did not. So the chat doesn't show up on the YouTube side, huh?
This is
On the
YouTube.
side.
You're on
I know, but is
Streamlabs.
it showing up on the side?
No, it does its normal thing. Unless I flip my phone. Why?
I must have turned it off.
Did you need a break, Foxy, from Shane?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you want to kind of fill me in on what you've already talked about, so I don't.
Pretty much everything, but I was leaving the whole experience with her, like how great she was,
Okay.
and your own personal experiences with people. It's different.
Well,
I talked about the cards and the buckets and stuff like that.
okay. River was exceptionally well on the drive there. Granted, we had to pull over about 40 miles in because she had to have a diaper change. But after that, she fell asleep for pretty much the whole ride to Foxy and Brian's and was totally content. And we got there, fed her right away, and put her in her little orange playpen that you guys, most of you know of by now from the picnic. And she was just kind of doing her own little thing, and Willow, Branton's little daughter, and the rest of the crew kept her happy, especially during the mornings and at night when Mom and Dad needed a little bit of a break. And we are very thankful for that, and we appreciate everything you guys all did to help chip in and keep an eye on River. She wasn't actually eating like normal, but that was expected because everything was all new to her. The trip, the surroundings, the people. So I let it go, and when she was hungry and whatever, we'd feed her, and she took a great liking to a lot of people there, including Whip and his wife Crystal, and Nicole and Branton, and Willow. Huh?
She interacted with Ed much?
No, she didn't see Ed very much. She loved Jeff, Kane, and Jill, except for when Jeff decided, or I decided it was time for Jeff to hold her for a picture, she threw a fit. Which I didn't feel so bad, because then Foxy didn't feel so bad that every time she tried to hold her, she cried.
Ed thought that River was, he didn't know it was, he's like, that's River? She thought it was Foxy's granddaughter or something.
Oh, I didn't know it was our daughter.
Right.
He thought it was Lily.
During the birthday cake thing.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff said that's what community is for, Katie, and I appreciate it. She absolutely fell in love with Jody P. and her daughters as well. It was just a great time had by all, basically. River was so overwhelmed with all the attention that she got. Even though we got home at 7 o'clock last night, and she ate dinner, she had her bottle soon after, and she was, well, and a bath, yes. And she was down for the count. So it was kind of nice. Mom and Dad could kind of wind down a little bit, have some dinner, and go to bed. Yes, she does like you holding her, Branton. She was flirting with you and Jeff quite a lot during the picnic. But unfortunately, she didn't like Jeff holding her. Oh, Jeff said Foxy broke her first. That wasn't a fair shot. Well, she used to be fine with Foxy when she was a lot younger, but of course things change as you grow and age and time elapses. You don't quite remember a whole lot. So the time span from Brainton to the picnic was sooner than Foxy to the picnic.
I don't know what it is, and I feel horrible about it. And I don't know. She cries every time Foxy holds her.
Yeah. Even though Mom's right there.
Isn't that
And it
funny?
could have been, you know, just the emotion she was feeling at the time, that she didn't want to be held by other people. But David from Elfish says, I like when Bren holds me too.
Well, Jody came over and just picked her up, and because she was squawking, making some noise, and just picked her up, and she just loved Jody.
Oh yeah, she melted into Jody.
But who doesn't love Jody? I mean, she's just one of those people. But who doesn't love Foxy either? I don't know.
Right?
That's why I don't get it.
I'm not sure. Maybe because Jody kind of looks like Mama.
Could be. Tan.
Hair in a bun. Not sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Shouldn't talk about it that much. You probably
Welcome in, David. Thank you
very
for coming.
disturbing for Foxy. I feel so bad.
Welcome in, Whip. And Whip says, Foxy, you could have held me. I wouldn't have cried. There was that awkward moment between Whip and I about, do we shake hands? Do we hug? No, we're going to hug.
Did I hug him? I think I hugged him.
And then when I finally got to actually introduce myself to Ed at the end of Saturday night and they were leaving, I was like, nope, I'm a hugger. Come on, hug.
I had some good conversations away from the group, just, you know.
One-on-one conversations.
Well, no, it was kind of, at one point, I don't know, Jeff Kane, Whip, Flatbed Mike, Jody, P, and I just standing out in their driveway, hanging out, talking YouTube stuff, FishFam stuff,
Oh, careful.
just hanging out.
Goofy girl.
And it's just always a pleasure when you get to meet someone in the flesh for the first time from
definitely.
live streaming kind of a thing. It's just different.
Well, I felt
You've known these people for years, but only through the magic of
the screen.
internet and screen, you know.
I felt horrible when
It's like meeting a pen pal in person for the first time, kind of like that.
Yeah, I felt horrible when Whip and Ed showed up because River was sleeping in the stroller. I didn't want to stray in case she woke up and not be there and then have her panic. So I waited until she woke up to go actually meet everyone.
I was just finishing setting up camp, and it was warm, hot. I was sweating like crazy. It was just dripping off of me. And that's when Jody showed up. I'm like, great, Jody's here. She is. So I went and said hi. I'm like, I'm Sweaty Jake. Good to meet you.
Cheryl said, Whip's a hugger, LOL. And Foxy said, why would I want Mama Bird first sandwich Whip? Redneck Sam Pittman says, I sure hope to go next year. I need to start planning now. It's a giant road trip.
What are you doing, silly?
She's tired and has a full tummy.
I'll
So
hold her.
No, it's okay. You don't have to hold her.
But okay.
No, just leave her in there.
All right.
She's burning energy off for later.
I know she's fine.
And Brian says, I hugged Mike a bunch of times. Can't believe it didn't wake him up. LOL. Flatbed was actually up at like 7 or 6 or something like that. He woke me up. Nothing bad about it. But I heard commotion outside of the tent, and I was like, what's going on? So I woke up, and I went outside, and he's packing his tent up already. He goes, I got a 10-hour drive. I got to get going. And it actually got really, really cold Friday night. Really cold. More so than what they called for.
I think it's just the shock of sleeping in a tent, and you haven't for a while.
Well, we didn't close down the tent thinking it was going to be super hot in there.
It's just.
But it got really cold, and poor Mike and his family forgot all their blankets when they took off. They had them set out to grab, and they left and went, oh no. Luckily, Foxy and Brian had a bunch of extra blankets for people. I felt
bad because we were going to bring 2 of these big, fluffy red blankets that we have, and totally forgot to grab them too.
Yeah.
Or else we would have had extras to help them out with. But, you know, it's at their place. They have plenty of stuff if you don't need it. So it's a little different than being at a campground or somewhere where you're kind of out of luck if you don't bring what you need.
Some of these I'm not going to repeat on here because it's family friendly, but Brenton says Friday night he slept the best he slept in a long time. It's the country air, Brenton.
Yes.
It's the quiet, the country air, and the darkness.
No, it is too, though. I slept really good Friday night, like a rock.
Yeah, you did. And then
like a rock.
I didn't sleep, unfortunately, until the next night.
I didn't sleep as good the next night because River wasn't with us. She was in her own. She wasn't sleeping next to one of us. And I get weird when I'm camping with my kids. Like, are they warm enough? I'll wake up. Even if I don't check on them, it wakes me up several times a night just being like, are they okay? Are they okay? Are they okay?
Hyper child.
She's telling us about her memories. She's having... You had so much fun, didn't you?
You had so much fun at the picnic. Especially with Willow and Shane and Addie and Jody and Branton. Yeah.
I told them how much she liked Whip.
Oh yeah, she was playing Whip basically with the game of I'm gonna drop this and you're gonna pick it up and hand it back. What's that?
Vroom, vroom.
What's that? What is that?
It's a crappy dually truck.
Well, we're at 7:10.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's talk a little bit about the stream that's happening tonight after hours. I think it's starting at 8. Is Jeff on there?
Yes.
Jeff, can you post a link in the chat for... Is this on Funk's channel?
Vibes says family friendly. How was Vibes allowed in here?
You're always family friendly, Vibes, and that's why I really wish you could have gotten there. I know it's a long trek and it's expensive for some reason. For him to fly up to Wisconsin is almost like double the amount for him to fly anywhere else for some reason.
Yeah.
And If I had the time to raise the funds to help you out with that, I would have. Plus, you know, you got to take off from work and all that. But if we can get Eddie there to have a camp out experience, just so you know, we do have an extra tent that's very nice.
Yes.
Especially if it's just one person sleeping there, is more than enough room. And yeah, it would have been awesome to have Eddie sitting around the campfire with us all. But yeah,
Careful. Careful.
he's just being silly as silly can be.
She's tired.
Can I see the chat?
Yep.
I want to know. There's the link. Turn on the notifications.
9 p.m. Central Time.
9 p.m.? I thought it was going to
That's
be
what
at
Jeff
8.
said.
9 Central. Whose channel?
I think it's Jorge's.
Mexicali? What he's telling him? So it's on Mexicali's channel. And Funk is going to be there. And Car. There's Coral Aquatic Reefs, Culture Aquatic Radio. Car's going to be there. And I'm super excited to watch that. So that's in 2 hours from now. A little less than. After Funk on Mexicali's channel. Okay. Mexicali comes on at 8. I believe. 8 Central. Who's being a bully now?
I'm not being
I'm
a
watching
bully.
you pinch her.
I'm not pinching her. I'm tickling
You're
her.
pinching her. That poor child.
Up.
Up. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm that much more excited for next year.
Yeah, we're pumped. Nope. Yeah.
Becoming my favorite thing to do. And in the meantime, since we have a whole year, there's going to be a lot more.
Do you want to look at the camera instead of looking off?
Well, I'm just thinking.
You can't get down the muck yet. You don't have shoes on.
Yeah, you walk right off the end of the deck.
Mama will get your walker in a minute.
Probably should wrap this up, huh? Mm-hmm. Stay tuned for the video that's to come. Since tomorrow is my birthday, and with the cookout and everything, I took today and tomorrow off from work. So I plan on tomorrow getting those videos loaded and doing as quick of editing as I can. I want it to be good though. But it's I'm hoping that I'll be able to put out something halfway decent that you guys will like to watch. And it'll be kind of a memento of the whole FishFam cookout. I keep calling it a cookout when it's barbecue, but tomatoes. I lose my train of thought every time she
Where's my
starts.
mic?
Oh no. Okay. All right. That's not good. Good thing they're built pretty well, but
I don't know where the magnet went. It's probably stuck to my zipper.
okay. We'll find it in a little bit.
Why don't we end the stream?
I'm trying to.
Okay.
I had a thought in my head of what I was going to say, and it keeps going sideways, so I don't know. Foxy gave a $5 super chat.
Thank you so
Said,
much.
happy
Foxy.
birthday, Jake.
Hang on, baby girl. I know you're mad.
It's okay. We'll find the zipper afterwards. Or the zipper.
I don't want to drop it in between the deck is what I'm...
It's okay.
You're fine. You're
I can
crabby.
find another magnet even if that happens, so.
You're just a crabby little girl. Trying to readjust to everything at home. Yeah. It's okay.
Brenton says, Jake, show her a picture of me. That'll make her feel better. Well, I got your card. Let's see if that works. She'll chew on it. River. River. She's smiling. It worked. You've Brenton Lightcap card. See? It makes her feel better. Look at her smile at it.
It's painting.
All right. Boom, instant. Hi, Scuba Steve.
It's not helping. She wants you at the same time, so. It's painting.
Don't let her chew on it.
No, you can't touch it. You can only look at it. Only look.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for showing up to this live stream, the 65th installment of Case of the Mondays. And just stay tuned because we're going to be doing a lot more stuff than we have been. Getting back on track with our channel. I was very much, I can't even think of the words. I'm just going to stop.
Apprehensive?
No, not apprehensive. Not influenced either. Encouraged. Something like that. Anyways, I gotta go. We have to go. And make sure you tune in 8 o'clock for Funk, 9 o'clock for Mexicali. Whatever's going on after this is probably something there too. And take care of each other. We love you.
Bye, guys.
I can't shut it off from this one. So
Love you, love you.
Love you, love you, love you.
Bye-bye, River. See, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.